and I am going to go over the room review for the third semester Chris Cookie simulation. The first thing that we are going to talk about is your simulated patient, also known as an actor. So you will have a simulated patient for your sim, and he will be wearing a microphone for communication between himself and the sim staff. Please do not take this away from him. Our actor is prepared to play a character for learning and practice. This is a controlled simulation, so your safety is fully protected, but we do encourage you to respond as though the situation is real. If anything makes you feel uncomfortable, please just tell us. Please use this scene as your environment. This includes anything around the simulated patient for your reference. And then do not ask the actor for clues or progressive feedback because he or she is simulating a character or a role. Now let's talk about the room. So you will see here that there are tables and chairs. Listen, they're set out here for you, but you are not required to stay seated during your simulation. It's an active simulation and there's no restrictions as far as where you can stand or where you can be at. We actually encourage you to kind of move around. The sim time for your stage or shift is going to be on a digital clock, and that can be found right over here. Right here. And then your resource drawer and office stuff are, as always, in these drawers here. Vital signs are not anticipated in this scenario. If you needed to simulate a phone call, you would just find a microphone. There's 4 of them in this room. Just stand underneath it and say, "Sim question, I'd like to call Dr. So-and-so." And then we will simulate that phone call with you. For your Chris Cookie simulation, there are 3 stages. The first stage will be a patient interaction. Second stage will be a patient chart review. And the third stage will be done as a debrief with sim staff and your instructor. It is very, very important that you do your prep work for this scenario, as all the prep work forms will be utilized in your simulation. There are no roles in this scenario, but you are all expected to be active participants in each stage. I say that because there are 3 stages and we want you to be participating in all 3 stages. Once I leave the room to get your patient, you guys can sit and discuss how you're going to divvy up the roles. This partition behind me, you can see here, it's this gray wall looking thing. That is simulating a wall, actually. So we're going to pretend it goes from floor to ceiling. It is not an entrance or an exit. So anytime that you would need to leave the room or the patient is coming into the room, it would be done through the sliding door that is behind the camera. As always, if you have a question about your environment in this area, you can just say sim question and we'll be able to help you and walk you through it. It's important that you note that you must be on time for your simulations. If you're more than 5 minutes late and you have not contacted your instructor, you will be asked to leave. If you are rude or disrespectful to your peers, instructors, sim staff, or even our actor, you will be asked to leave. And then please review the student behavior form. It's in your student handbook. And it's also in the conference rooms that would indicate for student remediation or removal from the simulation experience. We hope that this video was helpful in preparing you for the Chris Cookie simulation. We're not going to do much of a room review when you come in for the sim because we kind of did it here. We will go over any specific paperwork though when you come in. If you have any questions, we are always here, Kristy and myself. We have emails, reach out to us, and we will see you soon.